If you're watching this video, you probably have a whole hard drive full of songs waiting for people to hear. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can use DistroKid to upload your music to Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, TikTok, and more. Check it out. What's up? My name is Matthew, and I like to do videos helping you create music and get your music heard. So if you're new to the channel here, consider subscribing. I want to give a big thank you to DistroKid for sponsoring this video, and if you want to sign up for DistroKid at any point in time in this video, go ahead and use my link. It's distrokid.com/VIP MattStrat. I'll leave it on the screen here, and I'll also put it in the description below. And that link's going to get you 7% off of DistroKid for your first year. So the first thing is first, you need to go ahead and pick your plan. So if you're new and you have an album you want to release, or maybe you just want to release singles as you go, the musician plan may be for you. You can see here it says musician plan that comes in at $19.99 a year, and it gives you one artist or band name. And although it gives you one artist or band name, you can still upload unlimited songs, and you can upload unlimited lyrics, and you get the Spotify verified check mark, and you can see Spotify and DistroKid do have a good relationship, so you're good to go in that regard. Now, maybe you have a couple different projects you're working with. Maybe you have a solo project and you're in a band. You might want to go up to the Musicians Plus, and that gives you 2 artists or band names, and that comes in at $35.99 a year, and you can save 10%. As far as you get 2 artists instead of 1, and then you get other options as well, as far as you get your daily sales stats, you get your customizable label name, customizable release date, customizable pre-order date, customizable iTunes pricing. Now, if you're a record label, or maybe you're the guy in town, you know, that supports music, and you want to go around sponsoring all the local bands, you could pick label. You get 5 artists or band names. And you can see with the label option, it starts out at $79.99 a year, and you get 5 artists. Now, there's additional upgrades that you can do. You can see upgrades, okay? And then, you know, it goes in and shows you 10 artists, 20 artists, 50 artists, 100 artists. So there you go in that regard. And then the time of making this video, they do give you a window where you can actually upgrade from like the Musicians plan to the Musicians Plus plan, for example. And you can get 100% refund on your other plan and upgrade. So that's good to know for you there. All right, so now that we know that, you picked your plan, let's get to uploading songs. So if you look at the top of the screen, it says upload. Click upload. Now at the top of the upload screen, you can see all the different stores that you have available to you. Okay, and the first that's stated here is Spotify. Then we got Apple Music, iTunes, TikTok. And I know TikTok's exploding right now, so it might be a good option for you. And Google Play and YouTube Music. All right, and the list goes on. You can see everything listed here. And then you got your media net, which is 150 plus. After you pick what stores that you want to upload to, you need to pick the number of songs. So if you have 1 song, it's considered a single, and you can have up to 35 songs in an album, it looks like. So if you select 35, you know, you can upload 35 songs at once. Now, you'll notice whenever I push that, it gives me all these different spaces to upload all the individual songs. You can see track 7, track 8, track 9, okay? And if I put it on 1, it gives me 1 option. Now, you need to select if the song was previously released, and if it was, you just click yes, and then you add the release date. If it hasn't been, just click no, and you're good to go. You need to pick the artist or band. I am the artist and band, so I'm good to go there. And as you're going through this, there are little light bulbs that's going to tell you some different information, so go ahead, pay attention to that. For example, it says important, only list your name, stage name, or band name. Do not include anybody else's name without their permission, label name, presents, etc. So just put your name in here and just follow the steps. They tell you very plainly what to do. Now, once you put your artist name, you'll see that this came up. It says you'll be the first artist named Matthew Stratton in Apple Music. Congrats. You'll be the first artist named Matthew Stratton in Spotify. Woohoo. So I'm good to go. If you did have an artist name that was already taken, you need to select if you are that artist. It'll give you an option to select that. But since I'm the first, I'm good to go. All right, so what's the release date? So this is a setting that you can do with the Musicians Plus plan. You can set your release date. Now, if you do not have this plan, it'll say upgrade plan on the side here. I'll go ahead and show you a picture of that right now. I'm going to go ahead and release this 1 week in the future, because if you read, it says setting your release date to at least 1 week in the future increases your chances of getting added to playlists. And also, if you have your album release date at a store on a certain day, you want it to release online and in the store at the same time, you can set that date here. Now, I've heard different people say even scheduling it 4 weeks ahead of time is good. All right, so November 27th. Release time 12 a.m. Okay, so right here is pre-order. So this is another thing that's good about the Musicians Plus plan. You get the pre-order. And then under that, you have a record label name. It says if you're on side, make up a new label name or anything you want. I'm going to use my mantra, which is continue creating music. We're gonna go with that. It's good to note that the record label option is for the Musicians Plus plan. And then you get your album cover. So I'm going to go ahead and find my album cover. So here's my album cover. I'm going to go ahead and open it. Now I will note it needs to be 1000 by 1000 resolution, or it would not let you upload it. That's some cool artwork, right? My buddy painted that. He was gracious enough to let me use it for this album cover. And then again, here's some light bulbs. All right, so make sure it is a high quality image or the stores will reject it. And also, don't go around downloading other people's artworks and uploading it. Use your own artwork. All right, this is an original piece that my buddy made, so I'm good. Then you pick your language, you pick your genre. I'm just gonna pick electronic. Sub-genre, I'm gonna go with glitch hop. And you could pick a secondary genre. I'm just gonna leave it alone. You put your track name, which is gonna be press, record, please. Again, you get a bunch of light bulbs under this option. So follow the instructions. You don't want your song to be rejected. All right, so on to the next thing. You got audio files. So you got a WAV, WMA, M4A, FLAC, MP3, or CDDA, and then you can upload an ISR code if you want. So it might sound funny, but I did find an EP from an old band that I was in. So if I wanted to upload that, I wouldn't be able to do it on some other options because they require a WAV. But since this does take M4A, which was actually what I ripped the CD in back in the day, for whatever reason, I could upload that demo or that EP on here and get it heard if I really wanted to. So that's one of the reasons why this could be good for you. I'm gonna choose WAV. So I'm gonna choose the file, just right here. I'm gonna open it, press record.wav. We're good to go there. So next you need to put the songwriter. I wrote the song, so I'm good to go. But if somebody else wrote the song, you know, you can see all the options. Cover songs are okay. Underneath it says sampling is probably not okay. So don't go around sampling somebody's song and putting it in here and saying it's a cover song. There's a difference. All right, and that's the same thing with remixes. If you're using somebody else's song and putting it in your song, you're sampling. So you need to get rights for that sample. I'm not trying to give you legal advice or anything. I'm just telling you what it is on the page here. So DistroKid will secure a license on your behalf via a third-party vendor. It tells you what the third-party vendor is. And then obviously you need to pay the artist that you covered the song of, so they'll take care of that, which is really cool. But there is a fee associated with this. It's $1 fee per month. So DistroKid will do this for you. It just costs $1 a month for your cover song, which is really cool. I wrote this song, so I'm just gonna leave it there. The songwriter's real name, music and lyrics, I'm gonna put my name because I'm the one who wrote it. All right, so explicit lyrics. All right, there's no explicit lyrics, so I'm good to go there. It's a radio edit. No, it isn't. All right, if there were explicit lyrics, you click yes, and you can see that option goes away. But if you click no, you need to select if it's a radio edit or not. This isn't, it's an original. Is it an instrumental? This song is an instrumental. There are no lyrics, so I'm good to go there. Now the next option is in the Musicians Plus plan. So this is the track price for iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon. You can put it at 69 cents, 99 cents, $1.29. And it does say tracks over 10 minutes will be priced higher. I'm gonna put mine at $1.29. All right, so you got some extras here. So you can put this on Instagram and Facebook. All right, so it could be a good way to get your music heard in Instagram or Facebook. So that's totally cool. You could do store maximizer. So DistroKid will automatically deliver this single to new online stores and streaming services as we add them. So you're good to go. If you wanted to automatically do that, you can do that. You can add your stuff to Shazam, which may be a good option to you. If you know your album single is gonna blow up and everybody's gonna be hearing it and you want people to know who you are, add it to Shazam, you're good to go. Leave a legacy. DistroKid will never delete the single from stores due to a lapse of DistroKid membership. Even if you die, you can always choose to delete it at any time or not. You will continue to accrue 100% of royalties as normal forever. So that's a really cool option, and you can see it costs $30 for this single here. And if I was actually uploading a full album, I'm definitely going to consider doing this myself. This way, I can just put it up there, collect the royalties forever and ever, and not worry about it. Important checkboxes. All right, so now that you set everything up, there's one more little option here. It says important checkboxes, mandatory. Go ahead and read through these. All right, selected YouTube Music as a store. All right, so apparently, all right, and since they added this here, they must have had problems with people, you know, freaking out about this. So read this, make sure you know that you have YouTube Music selected as a store. So then you need to select here, I recorded this music, I am authorized to sell it in stores and collect all royalties. All right, just keep going through, check them off. I'm not using any other's artist's name in my name, song titles or album titles without their approval. So if you didn't make the song with that person, don't put that person's name in here. Simple enough. All right, then you, very important, just read through this DistroKid distribution agreement and then agree to it. So once everything is done, go back through, double check everything and click done. All right, so I'm ready. I'm gonna click done. All right, so it's uploading album artwork, uploading track 1. And I imagine if I had several tracks, it would go to track 2, track 3, etc. Ta-da! So it says done. That was easy, wasn't it? That was easy, that was simple, all right? That was easy, that was simple. So it says your release date is cutting it close. So obviously it's better to set this release date further out, like 4 weeks out. I'm just putting it up here. I wanted to test out the release date option, but that doesn't mean it isn't going to go live in all the stores. It's just saying that some stores might not get live, you know, in times, and it's recommending that I do it 4 weeks out instead of 1 week. So that's good to know if you want to release an album, you want your album to come out in all the stores at the same time, do it 4 weeks out. And once you're done, you get a bunch of links here so you can go ahead and share on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and right here, paste your link into website section of Instagram. And here's your hyper follow link. Boom. So, you know, you got some stuff set up here. People can try to talk to you, you know, available on Spotify. So now you can go ahead and promote your song to the world with this. Now you're all set. Your song or album is uploaded. You can go ahead and get to promoting your album and you're good to go. Again, I want to remind you about that VIP link in the description. Go ahead, check out that VIP link in the description so you can get signed up for DistroKid and you get 7% off your first year, and you can check this out for yourself. So today is 11/27/2019. This is the day that I set for my song to be released. And in fact, it is released. I started getting emails saying that I'm live. Now it says I'm live on these devices. I'm actually alive on more than these devices. I've actually, you know, checked, like, for example, YouTube Music. I'm on YouTube Music as well. But if you look over here on the DistroKid website, okay, so this right here is Matthew Stratton, press record, please single. So if I click into that, it says this is the day I uploaded it. This is the day that is released. Everything was delivered successfully. Artwork's good, everything's good. And you know, I got the team. So if you have like another artist that is on DistroKid, they'll actually deliver the royalties to that artist automatically for you. Right here's my record label. Here's all the stores that it's going to. Here's my hyperfollow link. This is the link that, you know, we saw before. And then you can add on these other features down here later on. You can see this and this. Now I will say, since I did select electronic, I wasn't able to pick the, you know, the YouTube content ID, but there is a YouTube content ID for other genres. It's just that specific one, as well as hip hop. You can't really pick content ID. I don't know the details about that. I'm just telling you what it is. All right, so I still want to show you if I do pick Spotify. So here I am, artist Matthew Stratton. I have this release. Okay, I didn't add my bio yet, but I do have access to that. You know, I have 3 followers, and you know, I can put my concerts or whatever in here. It's really cool that I'm all set up on Spotify. So there it is, man. My song's up there. All right, so my song is up there. I can click into it. You know, I could play it. It plays, everything plays properly. All right, I'm not gonna play it now, but I just wanted to show you that, you know, DistroKid works. You can get your songs up there. It actually released it on the day that I scheduled it to be released. And I was able to go into Spotify Artist and really go in there and customize my profile. And it's all possible through DistroKid, all right? So if you don't have a distributor, you're not gonna be able to access all these features, but you need a distributor like DistroKid to get your music out there. And, you know, you can do it yourself. You don't need a middleman. You can get your music out there, and depending on how you go about promoting it and doing certain things, you can actually make some money off of this. All right, and I do want to remind you about that link. There's a link in the description. Use that link to go ahead and get 7% off of DistroKid. This way you could go ahead, upload your songs, get your songs distributed, and get people listening to your music. My name's Matthew. Continue creating music, and we'll talk soon.